Shri Matre Namaha, Shri Rama Raksha, Sarva Jagat Raksha. Before getting into the topic, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel so you motivate us in bringing out the sacred content to you all. I'm offering a paid consultation or guidance service through email and also a call conversation. If you are interested, you can let me know. You can mail me. My email ID is vibehirites@gmail.com. So we are doing a series of videos on Rishi identity of consciousness, and this video is also a part of that series. And if you did not listen to that series, just in case if you did miss that series, go listen to the entire series, because then only you will be able to connect to all the dots, and it is a must to listen to all those things which I've told you, because this is all connected. This is an entire series, and this is an entire series. It's not just a series, it's a consciousness, an identity of activations, the activations which will happen in this identity. So it's very, very much important for you to listen to the entire series of Rishi identity of consciousness. Otherwise, you will miss out on some things. And if you want the entire process of your awakening journey to happen smoothly, and also if you want the entire finish off this identity of consciousness, or if you want to tap into the harmonic universe 6 and finish off the things which are there in the harmonic universe 6, or if you're already going through the processes and if you want to understand it, then you have to listen to the entire series. Okay, so that was all about the Rishi identity of consciousness, which I told you, and I've told you 13th dimension, 13th chakra, 14th chakra, and also those things are also I've included in the series as a part in the series of Rishi identity of consciousness, right? So now here we will talk about the 15th chakra, 15th dimension, which is of the color of magenta pink. So now this is my most favorite color since childhood, ever since I knew colors. This is a color which attracts me more. Like, this is my favorite color, which is magenta pink color, and this dimension itself is of that color. It's wow. I like, I mean, I when I understood all these things, I felt like really wow, like it's very nice, and my most favorite color in the very nice and beautiful, the dimension, and also this number is also my birth number. And I felt like, wow, what a kind of a synchronicity is this, 15, right? So it's very, very, very nice and special dimension for me. Beautiful color, beautiful magenta pink, and also wow. And it's sometimes it's off the shades of violet, pink kind of a thing. It's like a violet flame, just like how in the 13th dimension it's the blue flame, and also it is of the tones of the aquamarine or sea green or blue tones, right? So that entire dimension consists of some tones, not just one particular this thing, but also it is like a combination of that, that kind of a tone and that kind of a frequency and vibration. Same like that, the 15th dimension is also like it's more like a magenta pink and violet pink kind of colors, and beautiful color. Okay, so now this dimension is like, it's also is a ray. It's a ray of universal father ray. So this is a ray of universal father ray, and it's like a pale magenta color located in the deep space which is existing underneath our body and also underneath the earth. So now this is upon integration of all this stages of the union and the sacred integration. I've told you that we have to come into the heroes gammas, and I'll make another special series on heroes gammas itself, because this is not just this. We see that union things and the videos which are coming on union and twin flame union and all these things, but this union itself is also a process. After I did not knew about this, but when I first knew that I'm a twin flame, or when I first knew that I'm into some kind of a journey, then I understood, like, then I started listening to the all the other twin flame videos, and I thought, okay, you have to do this thing, and then that's it, it's union, right? So now later, when I entered into my own journey, more deeper into my journey and more into more advanced stages, then I understood that this union happens in different levels and also different identities of consciousness. It's not just one union you are doing and you're done. It's not for everybody. So the more your DNA template, the more things you have to do, fortunately or unfortunately. Yeah, it's not unfortunately, but yeah, you are that, you can do that. That's why you have to do that. I can only say that thing. Yes, it's tough, but you have to understand that not everyone is similar, right? So everybody have their own homework, everybody are in their own respective classes, so you have to do the things of your own class, and you have to do your own homework, and you don't have to do the other homeworks. It doesn't resonate with you. So when I was in my own journey, I thought, okay, so for everybody they are doing these things, then it's all happening for them, why it's not happening for me? Like that I thought. So I had so many other questions, but later I understood that, okay, so there are so many different types of twin flames are here on earth. So I made one video on types of twin flames in the Kundalini journey. So do listen to that video. It will be very helpful for you to distinguish between the different types of twin flames which are there, right? And their own awakening journeys. So there are so many different types of twin flames. So when I was in the beginning stage of that journey, I attracted the information which was needed for me during that part of the journey. Okay, so that was the beginning stage for my own twin flame journey or awakening journey. But then later I understood it is not, that much is not sufficient for me. So the more the more, depends on where you are at in your own soul evolution, your journey will be different from others. So I thought, I was very, because I did not know things like this about during that period of time. I used to like feel very bad about myself, that I am doing some kind of a mistake, I am doing something wrong, why things are not working out for me, and all these things and all these questions used to come to me, whether I'm really a twin flame or not, and so many other questions. But then later I understood, okay, so for everyone, it's a different journey. So it's not this similar thing for everybody. So I was very much confused. I was not understanding. For some years, I was like, "What's this? What's all this? Can someone help me?" I was in that stage. But later, I understood that, okay, this is what is happening with me. You are not every twin flame journeys are similar, right? There are some batches of twin flames whose journeys are similar, and who have to do those kind of things, and then things will work out for them, as the same thing which people are telling on the YouTube. So that is like absolutely fine for those set of twin flames or those soul groups. So everyone's journey is different, literally very different. So maybe some soul groups, I can say some soul group journeys might be different. So it depends on us. And also, even in your soul family, you can see that there are like different stories which are there in the different twin flames. So that's what makes you unique, right? So now everything is similar. If everything is similar, then how you can be unique? So whatever the differences are there, that is what is making you unique, and whatever similarities are there, that is what is making you all be a soul family. So you have to not just in a soul family relation, be it any relationship, in your earthly world also, or in your spiritual world also, or in your astral world also, whatever you have to see. This is the best tip for harmony, which I'm saying you. You have to respect the differences and appreciate the similarities. You have to be grateful for the similarities and also respect the differences. Then only any kind of relationship can work out. It doesn't have to be just a relationship in 3D or some twin flame relationship. It can be any relationship, even your relationship with the divine. You have to sometimes appreciate the similarities and also accept the differences and respect those differences. Then only things will work out. So okay, there are so many different types of consciousness which are there. So there might be some people who are really very divinely embodied, and you are not yet there. You will go there, but you have to respect what they are. Okay, so you have to be grateful for what they are. You have to be grateful for them being in your life, because they are showing you something which can be limitless for you. They are showing you to expand yourself, right? They are also giving you motivation. So leave all this jealousy and all those vibrations kind of a things, and be grateful for whatever you are receiving, and also accept and appreciate the differences. Then only any kind of relationship can move forward, right? So this is what is there. And then this kind of a union happens in different levels. So now the union which is happening in the harmonic universe 6, and the in this identity consciousness, this gamic union or sacred marriage which is happening, that is for this level. That is those of them who are going through unions at this stage. They are Rishi Resha twin flames. So they are officially Rishi Resha twin flames. So the journey of the Rishi Resha twin flames is also very different. Okay, and so much challenging. I have to be honest with you. So it's very challenging, and also the journey is very different. So when the divine timing comes, I will reveal about the journey. But as of now, you have to understand that those of them who are under this identity of consciousness, then they are Rishi Resha twin flames or Rishi Resha ascended master twin flames. For this kind of information, for the things which you have to know about the Rishi Resha ascended master, I've made a video before the 13th dimension. Check out that part. That in that part I have explained what is this Rishi Resha ascended master twin flames. Okay, so yeah, they are like two kinds of twin flames. One is there are so many different kind of twin flames, out of which the in this harmonic universe particularly I am talking, if we are talking, then they are Rishi Resha twin flames, and then they are Rishi Resha ascended master twin flames. There is a bit of a little bit difference between both of them, and you can, by if you listen to all my videos on this concept and the series, you will understand what is the difference. Okay, in the last part I've before the 13th chakra I've explained you the difference between the ascended master Rishi Resha ascended master twin flames. Okay, so now here this sacred marriage, they have to integrate the magenta violet ray and ignite that into the, they have to integrate the magenta violet ray in them. Okay, so this beautiful magenta violet ray, they have to integrate within their physical the vessel, the astral vessel, the energetic vessel, for the lack of better words. You can understand that you have to embody this this kind of a magenta violet ray within you, just like that how you will embody the blue ray within you. So those of them who are violet flames, they will embody the magenta violet ray within them a lot. Okay, so they are like there are some there are three different types of flames. One of the flame is blue flame. There are some people, there are some identity of consciousness souls who are blue flames, and then some identity of consciousness of souls who are gold flames, and some identity of consciousness of souls who are violet flames. So there are three different types of flames here. So some people, they are actually the blue flame, and they go through the blue flame ascension journey and activations. Some people, they are gold flames, and they will go through the gold flame ascension journey and activations. Some people are violet flames, and they will go through the violet flame ascension journey and activations. So now here the magenta violet ray and this magenta violet flame is Brahmarama races, and also this particular kind of a flame is very much connected to the Lord Ram. Okay, so this is very much connected to the Lord Ram, and I will tell you how, and because he's like a cosmic father, and is this particular kind of cosmic father in many different forms, right? So but particularly Lord Ram is like the I mean, I am not getting the words how to express it, but particularly Lord Ram is like the king of this the violet magenta ray. Okay, so maybe that's why the reason why also maybe I like it, I don't know, but from the childhood I love this color. This is my most favorite color. Okay, so now this is the thing, and then this violet ray, in the previous video which I have talked about the 13th dimension, I've told you that the cosmic mother's ray, it will pour in, and into it will go down into your lower chakras. Same like that here also, the cosmic father's violet magenta ray, it will pour into you from above, and then it will get ignited into your 12th dimension. Now here the 12th dimension is also like the avatar self, right? So now it will pour into the 12th dimension. 12th dimension is actually platinum color. So now this platinum, and here the magenta violet ray is coming down and it is pouring into your avatar thing. And then you can see some similarities between the 7th dimension and 15th dimension also, because 7th dimension is also something like there are two different types of the 7th dimensional frequencies. About that I'll tell you. There is one kind of a 7th dimensional frequency which is violet color. So violet color is the 7th dimension mostly, and also there is white color. So there is a slight difference between both. Some can receive the violet color and some can receive the white color. So both of these colors both of these colors like this is the color of 7th dimension. They belong to the 7th dimension. So you can see that this same magenta violet ray, the 15th dimension, which is the dimension of the cosmic father, and it is coming down into 7th dimension. 7th dimension is the dimension of mother. Okay, the Sahasrara is like the, mostly it is the feminine, mostly it is like both of the energies exist there. There is a Sahasrara mandala which I am going to discuss in the future videos, but then it is more morely favor towards the divine mother and the divine mother's energy. So high up above, it is like a cosmic father, and when it is coming down, it is again transforming into the divine mother's energy. Like the same, we have so many other things in the higher chakras and higher dimensions, where these dimensions come down and they perform in a different way. Like for example, the 16th dimension, which is after this 15th dimension, it will come down, and it will this 16th dimension will pour in its energy into the 6th dimension. Okay, so there the function differs. The 16th dimension's energy and the consciousness is stepping down into the 6th dimension. 17th dimension is stepping down into 7th dimension, and 18th dimension is stepping down into 8th dimension. So it is like like a little bit of modifying. It is pouring in, and it is modifying and accumulating into the lower dimensions, so that it can perform its functions in the lower dimensions. Just like how you are taking the energy of the higher consciousness, and then you are performing through the energy of the higher consciousness in that dimension, in that particular area, or that particular realm. It's like that. The higher consciousness from above is pouring into that realm, the realm of the 6th dimension. Same like that. First, it is going into the 12th chakra, and then ascend up, and it is unified into the chakra column and merged with the first chakra. So here it is the entire chakra column, the entire there is one thing called as your Markhabic field. There is a Markhabic column, the central column, and the 12th dimension in that case, again it is pouring down, and it is merging with the first chakra, which is the root chakra, which is the physical self, and it is like and merging with your mother's aquarium. So in the previous video, if you did not listen to it carefully, go listen to it again. I've told you the mother's energy. Okay, the mother's energy is coming down in different chakras and dimensions, the lower chakras, and it is also uniting with the earth mother, right? So here now the cosmic father's energy is coming down, and it is merging with the mother, or the aqua mother ray, which is already merged with the earth mother. So it's like the sky uniting with the earth. So in so many places there, we have learned that there is father is sky and the mother is earth, and in between there is a divine child, right? So now here the mother came down, and it is merging with the earth mother. So both of them, both the energy is unified, and then now the father is coming down, and the father is merging with the mother's aqua ray, which is there, which already merged with the earth mother. So it's like the already mother came down into the root, into the physical, and mother already embodied. Now the father is also embodying into the physical. So this happens in the descent phase of your awakening journey. If you did not listen to my descent videos, go listen to the descent phase of your awakening journey, because it's very important for you to understand this concept. If you listen to the descent phase of the awakening journey, then it will be very clear for you. In that, I have used the logo of eagle, I think. So do listen to that videos, whatever videos which are available, which have talked about the descent journey. So now after this, the cosmic monadic wave has the emerald green ray. So now here there's a monadic wave. So the cosmic monad is different than the monad. Like there is one monad, and there is a cosmic monad. Monad is your own self, your own monad self, and then there is a cosmic monad, which is the divine self. So now divine self waves are coming down, and then in 13th dimension also I've told you, when it comes down, the chakra color changes, right? So now here the cosmic monadic wave is coming down, and it is changing into emerald green ray. Okay, so emerald green ray, it is changing into emerald green ray in the still point of the chest. When this kind of activation happens, so you can see the emerald heart awakening. Okay, so emerald green ray is the extinction of the emerald heart awakening, which is there. So in different places, you have different types of awakenings, right? So in 13th dimension, you have like a blue heart awakening. 14th dimension, you have golden heart awakening, and then 15th dimension, you have emerald heart awakening. This particularly doesn't happen whenever you just enter into 15th dimension. It takes time. For me, it like all happened like up and down, ulta pulta, all this kind of a thing. But I cannot make it in a serial, because it's a spiral kind of awakening. So I don't exactly remember what actually happened first and last and in between, all those things, because it's been many years. So right, so I'm recollecting all of those things and then presenting in front of you. So because it's been many years now, I can just say that I have like there will be a awakening. The emerald heart is present in all the souls, but only few souls can reach till there, because not every soul have purified themselves that much or activated their DNA that much that they go through emerald heart awakening. But it is there in everybody. It is not something like special. It's everything is already there within you. You just have to unlock it, release the densities, release the layer, then you can see everything which is there within you. The more you cleanse yourself, the more you release those layers, the more each awakening unlocks within you, and you can find more and more things within you only. So it's like your complete internal world which you will be exploring within you as soon as you come into your awakening journey. So now it depends on you how much layers you have peeled off, how much of those things you have peeled off, so you can unlock each thing step by step, step by step, step by step. So the last thing is like the emerald heart awakening in your chest area. So this is the still point, and this is very important awakening, because this emerald heart consists of the unconditional love aspect. So this is like a from the emerald order, greens will permeate into the right side of your masculine principles of the light body. So this is from this emerald heart awakening, belongs to the emerald order Elohim. So those of them are going through this kind of awakening, they belong to the emerald order, they belong to the emerald order. Okay, so now this after this, in the 13th we have discussed, in the 14th we have discussed that whatever the things which you go through, it will activate your feminine side of the light body in the 14th. Okay, when you complete the process of the 14th, same like that in the 15th, when you complete the process of 15th, you will activate the right side, the masculine principle of your light body. So there is a feminine principle of your light body and there is a masculine principle of your light body. So when you complete this entire process, your feminine side of the light body, your left side of the right body will activate when you finish the entire process of the 14th dimension thing which I've told you. So when you finish the entire process of the 15th dimension, then what will happen is your masculine side of the light body principle will activate. This is also something very new which nobody ever told in the YouTube, because people might have already talked about light body, but then there is two different sides of the light bodies which you have to do the awakening of. So there is a feminine light body and also there is a masculine light body, because you're not like you are both the feminine energy and the masculine energy combined, right? So you have to activate both the light bodies and then you have to merge both the light bodies, which is like a union in the more advanced stages of it. Okay, then it's like a complete perfect light body which will be happening with you. Okay, now on light body also I'll tell later. So now this is the cosmic holy father or solar Rishi or amethyst order guardian races who are fully embodied. When you finish all these activations, then you are the amethyst order guardian races fully embodied in the physical. So this is like you embodied the cosmic mother, the cosmic father, and also the the divine child, three of them united together. So this is like this is a beautiful thing which will happen. So it's there is one important this thing also, like the cosmic father and the cosmic mother thing that happened on a very important day for me. It's a very, like, I remember it very nicely because it happened on a very important occasion or festival. It's a very important occasion which represent the cosmic father and mother themselves. Okay, on that during that time period it happened for me that I've there was a cosmic holy father and cosmic holy mother. I've seen how all the process goes on within you, within my own self. So that happened during a very important timing. So don't miss any kind of like festivals or occasions, some important planetary thing. Don't miss on those things, because these important activations will happen on those particular time periods. So in those particular time periods, whenever some kind of a portal comes, some kind of a festival comes, because you don't know the inner meaning of that, right? So you might miss out on those things, but utilize those things during that particular important time periods. Do meditate a lot, or do your inner work a lot, or work on yourself a lot, your inner self a lot. That will give you a chance to activate your DNA more. So this thing happened to me on a very important and a very special, highly spiritual day, highly powerfully spiritually charged day in the entire multiverse. Okay, so on that day these kind of things and activations happened to me. So now for every this thing, for every this chakra and dimension. I've told you one races, right? So here also 15th chakra and dimension, there are some races. They are citizen, whale, aquafarin races. So now here for citizens, these are like I've experienced them as like a some kind of an insect. I don't exactly. There was one dream which came to me. I cannot reveal the entire dream, but when I was decoding that dream, it's like there is some kind of an insect which roams around tamarind. Okay, so in when you look at in your kitchen and houses, there is a particular kind of an insect, some kind of a fly, kind of a thing, which will roam around tamarind. Those of them who are very nicely well versed with cooking and all those stuffs, they will know, or females, they will know it much nicely, maybe. So I've seen that in the childhood or somewhere. This experience of this citizen is same like that insect, something like that I've noticed, and that is like a very closest and nearest example which I can give. So there is some particular kind of a being, okay, that is just like a seems very similar to that of the insect which is around these tamarind. So they are like some big tamarinds, right? So many huge quantities of bulk of tamarind bags if you have, then this you can identify this particular kind of insect during that places, in those places, right? So in my childhood I went to my aunt's place, and there they have stored a lot of tamarind, and in I've seen that kind of insect during that time in my childhood. I remember that, okay, this is very similar to that insect which I saw in the childhood. So that's how I remember it. So it's very similar to that. So this is like a citizen insect, citizen races, which look like an insect kind of a beings. It's like fly or insect kind of, and they just fly from here to there. And in my dream also I saw like a it was coming near me, something like that. And when I so there are so much of dream, but I cannot like fully tell you, but yeah, this is what they look like. And then whale and aquafarin races have made a specific video about the aqua ray and aquafarin races. So do listen to aquafay, I think aquafay and aquafarin. Do listen to those videos are very important. That will give you information about the aquafarin. And then the whale. So these whale are the crustic whales, the crustic whale beings which were there in the Atlantean time period. So I made some videos about the Atlantean time periods also, and the mermaids and the beings of the Atlantis. So much information about the Atlantis. So these are those whales, and these whale beings, okay, they are like some different types of whale beings. So here also you have to be very cautious of which kind of a whale beings you're connecting to. They are divine whale beings, and also there are some other side of the whale beings. So it's very important to use your personal discernment when this kind of experience happen with you. So there are these whale beings, crystic whale beings. So when these beings come into your energy field, then they are very divine. So they are very divine, and they are very high vibrational. They are from the higher dimensions, like they are from 15 dimension, 16 dimension, Kantarian dimension. So they are crystic whale beings. So they are 20th dimension, something like that. So they are high vibrational beings, and they are from higher dimensions, very high dimensions. And these whale beings, when you watch the Aquaman 1 and 2, you will instantly be connected to these whale beings, because these whale beings energies, I figured out that their energy is there in the Aquaman movie. So if you did not watch the movie yet, go watch the movie, because yeah, you can figure out those of them who are from Atlantis, and those of them who are from connected to the some kind of a seas or sea beings or the mermaids. So they can easily identify these kind of a whale beings. In Aquaman movie, there will be one whale which will emit the sound vibration, and it will help the hero a lot. Okay, it will damage that. I think there is some kind of a screen or something which just with its sound it will damage that, and it will save, and it will help the hero. The entire race will help Aquaman. So the beautiful races. Actually, when I watched this movie, I cried a lot when this scene came. It was very heart touching. They are so loving. They when you connect with them, they are like very much unconditionally loving beings. So just their energy, just when you receive their energy, then itself it will like that unconditional love energy will pour into you like anything. So they are very beautiful energy, beautiful energy. I literally cried when I watched this. I don't know why. some memory, some kind of something happened within me which touched to my core when I saw these whale beings, and it is the entire scene is there in the Aquaman. So if you are from Atlantis and mermaid timelines, and if you are from any sea timelines where you were a sea creature or sea being, it's not just you are a multi-dimensional soul. You are not just a physical human being. You are existing as a different identity or different form or different race in different dimensions. You have to appreciate that you are a multi-dimensional being. You are not just from this universe. So in every different dimension you can be different race. You can be a citizen race, you can be a whale race, you are an aquafarine, you are a bird race, you are a garud race. There's so many different races, and you might be a snake race, you might be a seraphim race. All of this is you only. So people in the internet, in the spiritual, so-called spiritual communities, they have labeled, oh, this race is bad, that race is good, this race is they are just creating all the polarities. They have to understand the fact and truth that all of them is there within them only. All of it is there within them only. It's not like you cannot boycott one race and you cannot say, oh, this is bad, that is good, blah blah blah. All these things, that is just for polarity, and they just keeping you in that duality game. So you have to understand that all the races are there within you only. So all the divine races are there within you only. So in every different level of identity of consciousness, you might be a different race. You can be an insect race, you can be a bird race, you can be a whale race, you can be a sea creature, you can be different, you can be in, you are a multi-dimensional being. Okay, so you are not just limited to one human form. You can be an angelic race, you can be a pari, you can be a, you remember there is one in my childhood, I used to watch one serial which is called as Sonpari. It is used to be very nice. So that is your angelic realm. Okay, that is belongs to your angelic race. You can be anybody. You can recollect. Where as soon as you awaken, your to your multi-dimensional self, you will experience all these things. You are even a butterfly race. Okay, so just okay, when I was going through that kind of a butterfly experience, I even made some videos about that, and I kept the thumbnail of that butterfly only. Okay, beautiful butterfly. So you can be a butterfly race also, you can be a pari also, you can be an angel also. It's all, it's not made up, it's all real. These people, like a human consciousness, they are just still sleeping, and they think that you are a fool and you are talking about all this nonsense. But then in reality, this is the reality, and that is all nonsense, and that is they are dreaming, and they are just still in the dream, and we have woken up from the dream, and they don't know that, and they think that we are just hallucinating, and we are in illusions and all these things. But when when their time comes, and when they wake up to their multi-dimensional self, they will understand all these things. Till that time, they will bash us like anything. Okay, so that is a fact, and you cannot change them. The only thing is, leave what doesn't resonate with you, let go of what doesn't resonate with you, and take what resonates with you, and do your own activations, do your own ascension journey. That is more than enough for you. You cannot you cannot make everyone understand what you are going through. That is the biggest mistake I've made in my early stages of your ascension journey. At least some part of it, some percentage of it, I wanted to tell people that, okay, this is what is happens, and this is what is happening. But nobody listened, and everybody like bashed me, and like they gave so many names, right? Because they are not going through that, and they can never ever understand. Because you see your own self only when you are awakened, you are open to this realm. Otherwise this entire thing is locked for you, right? So only when you get awakened, and then you will be able to access this kind of information. And the more you awaken, the more you're ready, and the more your consciousness level reaches to up to certain point, the more your consciousness expands, the more you will be able to get this kind of a knowledge or information into your hologram or towards you. Otherwise you will not be able to attract this. You will not. There are so many things which are going on YouTube. There are so many channels on YouTube. Not everybody will watch the certain channels, right? Only the people who are ready and whose consciousness is ready, they will be able to reach towards this kind of information. Okay, so this is all about the 15th chakra and 15th dimension. One more very important thing which I have to tell you all. Because we are closing now this video, I'm going to give you one puzzle. Okay, so that's a very see how divine mother, she'll always give me everything in puzzle. She'll never say me anything directly. I only have to decode and tell you all, right? So same thing like mother, like daughter. Okay, I'm not giving you like a very big complex puzzle. I'm just giving you very small thing. You can easily identify that. Okay, this entire 15th dimensional thing is very much the entire series which we have made till now. The Rishi identity of consciousness is very much connected to the Kantara movie. Okay, 1 and 2. So this is you can say that this is the beginning of the Kantara. This harmonic universe 6 is the beginning of the Kantara, and the harmonic universe 7 is this is the activation and integration of the Kantara. So now here the harmonic universe 7 begins, and the things about the Rishi and Resha ends here. The 15th dimension is that point, that portal where one thing is ending, another thing is beginning. The ant hi aram hai kind of a thing here. Again, so I have told you clearly, explained you very clearly that when you close up one harmonic universe, the next harmonic universe begins, right? So, so those of them who did not watch the movie of the Kantara 1 and 2, the Kantara chapter 1 and the before the Kantara which came, watch those, because that is a point where again now you are shifting from harmonic universe 6 to 7. So now the Kantarian races, they are connected, they are peacock angels, and they're connected with the higher dimensions. So these Kantarian races, their energy begins from here, the 15th dimension. How you will understand it when you watch the Kantara? The clue is there in the Kantara. I'm not going to reveal everything to you, but the energy of the Kantarian starts from here. Okay, their energy will start from here. And when you watch the entire 2 movies of the Kantara which came, so there's a lot of cosmic fathers. I will always think that I should not tell you everything, but I end up telling a lot of things to you. Again, I gave you a lot of clues. Okay, a lot of things which we have discussed till now in the entire series of Rishi Identity of Consciousness. The movie itself is like a visual representation of what I've explained you and told you till here. Okay, so you can watch the movie. You can watch the movie, you will understand, you will be able to pick it up, and let me know in the comment section below what all you understand and what all downloads you got from the movie after you watch the movie. Okay, so there one thing I want to tell you, because I told you specifically about the Rishi Resha Ascended Masters, right? So in that I have told you they will come and they will do one purpose, their mission, and they will go back. So same in the Kantara also, they will he comes through one portal. He comes, either it will be a one circle. So that circle, when they finish the entire work, they'll again go back to that circle, right? So that's a portal. And there is one other very prominent dialogue that it goes on. Even in the trailer, you can see Velugu. Velugu means light. Okay, in Telugu, Velugu means light. So he will say, the voiceover comes in that Velugu, you cannot see the light directly. You can something like that. There is a voiceover which comes on about the Velugu only. So Velugu, you have to see in light. You have to see the light, like that. There will be some voice. That's also very important dialogue. So all this entire series which I have made, okay, that is very much connected to the Kantarian races, and also the movie Kantara. And also this energy is just not here. Okay, so this is like a starting point, because the hero also he made chapter 1. There are so many chapters to go, right? Same like that, the chapter begins here in the Rishi Identity of Consciousness, or harmonic universe 6, and then it extends again. It extends to a long dimensions, and there are Kantarian races also for very important races. So these Kantarian races, they are the Rishi Resha Ascended Masters. If they have to step into this harmonic universe or this universal time matrix, they'll step into this harmonic universe, because as I told you, in the higher dimensions, anything of the higher dimension, if it has to step into some universe or some universal time matrix, they will step into directly into the Rishi Resha or harmonic 6 identity of consciousness. From there they will operate. So these beings who are coming from the multiverse, they will enter into the Rishi Resha identity of consciousness, and their ascension journey itself begins here. The beginning point is here. The Kantarian races beginning point is here. It is the Shurvat is here. The Aram is here for them. Okay. So this is the biggest clue which I gave you. And watch the movie and let me know in the comment section below what you understood. If you want to tell me anything personally, you can mail me about all these things, okay? Or if you are experiencing something like these which I've told you in the my videos, if you want to comment, you can comment. If you want to talk to me personally about this, you can mail me, okay? So thank you so much for tuning in. This was all about the Rishi Resha identity of consciousness. In the future videos, we'll talk about some other interesting topics. Until then, if you feel that this content is very important for you, then don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Share with all the people who need this kind of information, who are going through this kind of awakening or experiences, okay? And comment in the comment section below what are you are thinking, what are your experiences, did all these kind of things happen with you or not, okay? All these things let me know in the comment section below. And also like for all my efforts which I have been making for you all to bring out this content, irrespective of what's, the hardships and the struggles which I'm or challenges, irrespective of all those things, I'm still trying to bring out this content for you. So please like and share and subscribe, hit that notification bell. And thank you so much for tuning in. And if you want any kind of paid consultation or guidance service, I'm available through email, and also soon I'll be available. I'll make the phone number also available for you guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. Sri Rama Raksha Sarva Jagat Raksha Sri Matre Namaha.